So I decided to come out here just to do a quick little intro for my video. It's such a beautiful day out here. Today I'm going to be doing a sheet pan barbecue tofu recipe. It's super easy and you're going to love it, so stick around. Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan. Welcome back to my kitchen. Well, actually, welcome back to my deck. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN. I follow a whole food plant-based way of eating. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is every week. And be sure to follow me on Instagram for more plant-based content. Be sure to check out the description box below for the full recipe and the links for all the resources that I offer. If you're new to this way of eating or have been doing it a while and are struggling, I have a link down there for my online course. It's a very comprehensive course that will help you navigate this whole food plant-based world. So today I'm going to be showing you a sheet pan recipe, which I absolutely love because they are so easy. As it states in the title, it's all in one pan. So I'm going to have a bunch of veggies. I'm going to have some delicious barbecue tofu, and it's all going to go in the oven. So let's get started. We're going to start our barbecue tofu with a package of this high protein super firm. I like the super firm because it doesn't have a lot of moisture. I don't even need to press it. So if you can find a super firm, that's great. And I also like it because this is a bit higher protein. So I'm just going to take this out of the package, there's a little bit of water in there. I'm just going to get rid of that. And then we're going to prepare this tofu. So I just patted the excess moisture off with a paper towel. So I just cut this in half. And you can do them on top of each other like that. I like to do them separate. So you just cut it in half. Then you cut each half in half. And that way you get a nice even-sized cubes most of the time. We're just going to toss these in a bowl. If you want to make them smaller cubes, that's totally up to you. Now you could also do this with tempeh if you're not a fan of tofu. That will work the same way, just cube it up. All right, let's get rid of this. I'm just going to season this up first. Garlic salt. If you're salt-free, then just use garlic powder. And I'm pretty generous with the spices. Garlic powder, smoked paprika, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper. And then some nutritional yeast. And this is pretty much my go-to. And then I just toss it. And that gets everything distributed pretty evenly. Now I'm going to put a little bit of barbecue sauce on here, and that's going to give me that barbecue flavor. And I'm using my homemade barbecue sauce. If you just want to use a jarred sauce, that's fine. I'll leave a recipe to this down below in the description box. I'm just going to use a couple real big spoonfuls here. And you're going to put a little bit more on later as well. I'm just going to use a spoon to mix this around at first. I don't want it too heavy because it will just burn. And then once it gets to that point, I just toss it. All right, I'm just going to throw these on my baking sheet, and then we're going to prepare all the vegetables. These are the veggies I'm going to be cooking along with the tofu. I've got some mini peppers I just cut in half. I've got some mushrooms, carrot. I've got a purple sweet potato, zucchini, a regular potato, and some onion. So we're just going to get some chopping done here. And you could use whatever combo of veggies you would like. I'm just going to quarter these. So my camera betrayed me again. I don't know what's wrong. It keeps shutting off. So what I was saying is I'm going to do the carrots about this size, zucchini about this size, potato about this size. I'm just going to finish chopping these all up, And I'll show you what it looks like all on the baking sheet here. All right, now we're going to season them up with the same seasonings we did on the tofu. And we're going to do some garlic salt. Like I said, if you're salt-free, please just use garlic powder, onion powder, some smoked paprika, and some black pepper. And you can use whatever seasonings you like. Now we're just going to mix it all together. These are going to go into a 400-degree oven for 30 minutes. At that time, I'm going to stir everything up and then let it cook for another 10 minutes or so. So here we are after about 25 minutes. I flipped over the tofu and then I mixed the veggies, and I'm just going to brush on a little bit more barbecue sauce on each little cube here, just so it doesn't get super dried out. So I'm just dabbing it on there. And it's also just going to add some more flavor. All right, I'm going to put these back in for about another 10 minutes. The potatoes need a little bit longer, but we're real close, and then we will give it a taste. Here we go, finished product. It looks really good. And I love this because we've got all our elements that we need for a balanced plate. We've got our protein with the tofu, we've got some nice veggies, and we've got potatoes, our starches. And these are the kind of plates that I've been making lately. I've got a little bit of tofu or tempeh or beans or some kind of legume with veggies and then a starch. Leaves me a lot more satisfied. All right, so let's give it a taste. I'm going to get a nice bite here with a piece of tofu and maybe a zucchini to start off. Spectacular. I drizzled some more barbecue sauce on top. The potatoes came out perfect. That is so darn yummy. You're gonna love it. And how easy is that? All on one pan. And it's a great way to get rid of some veggies that you need to use up. Like I said, you can change the spices however you like. If you want to make it spicier, you could put some chili powder on there, chipotle powder, whatever you want to do. Make it your own. So if you like this video, if you learned something, then give it a like and share it with your friends. If you made it this far in the video, please comment below with barbecue tofu, and that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate your support. Again, thank you for your comments and your likes. It really helps my channel to grow and helps push it out to other people so more people can get this plant-based message. Remember that all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate and your weight. Until next time, thank you.